Happy Thursday, everybody, and welcome back to Journeys. This week, we've learned 6 vocabulary words. Let's review them. The first word is invitation. An invitation is a request to come somewhere or do something. This is a picture of an invitation. The next word is beautiful. Beautiful means very pleasing to the senses or to the mind. Here is a picture of beautiful flowers. The next word is excellent. Excellent means very good or highest quality. Here's a picture of a gold star saying great job. The next word is ruin. Ruin is to destroy or wreck. In this picture, you see a hammer destroying and ruining this little toy house. Suddenly. Suddenly means quickly or rapidly. In this picture, this man suddenly has a great idea. And our last word is miss. Miss is to not reach or catch. Here, it looks like a baseball is being thrown, but I think she's going to miss it and not catch it. Now, I want to play a game called Thumbs Up or Thumbs Down. Here, I'll ask you a question. If the answer is yes, I want you to give me a thumbs up. If the answer is no, I want you to put your thumbs down. Number 1, would you need an invitation to go to the grocery store? Would you need an invitation to go to the grocery store? Your thumb should be down. An invitation is a request to go somewhere. We can go to the grocery store whenever we want. Number 2, if Pat said his meal was excellent, did he enjoy it? If Pat said his meal was excellent, did he enjoy it? Thumbs up means yes, or thumbs down means no. Your thumb should be up. If his meal and his food was excellent, that means it was really yummy. Number 3, if Jalen missed the hoop while shooting a basketball, did he get it in? If Jalen missed the hoop while shooting a basketball, did he get it in? Thumbs are down. If he missed it, it means the basketball did not go in the hoop. Number 4, would throwing water on a wet painting ruin it? If you had a wet painting that you just painted and then you threw water, would it ruin it? Your thumb should be up. Putting water on a wet painting would destroy or wreck it, and it would ruin it. Number 5, if your mom called your dress beautiful, does she like it? Thumbs up. Number 6, if it suddenly started to snow, would you be prepared? No, we wouldn't be prepared. Your thumb should be down. Suddenly means quickly. If it all of a sudden started to snow, we wouldn't be prepared. This week, our vocabulary strategy is to classify and categorize. Classify means to place similar words in a group. Categorize means to name the group into which you have classified words. Here you can see a picture of flowers and ducks. The 2 categories are flowers and ducks. Those are the buckets. Then you are sorting into the buckets. So the flowers will go in the flower bucket and the ducks will go in the duck bucket. Classify and categorize means to sort things or ideas into like groups. Let's practice classifying and categorizing. I've made 2 categories, pets and wild animals. Let's take a look at these animals and see if it is a pet or if it goes in the wild animal category. A zebra. A zebra is a wild animal. What about a cat? Well, I have 2 cats, and I bet some of you have some cats at home. So a cat is a pet. Lion. I do not want a lion in my house. A lion is definitely a wild animal. Same with an elephant. An elephant's a wild animal. What about a penguin? Good, you don't have a penguin at your house. That is a wild animal. A giraffe? That would go in the wild animal category too. What about a rabbit? You can have a rabbit as a pet. That would go under pets. Dog? Dog is also a pet. What about a fish? Yep, a fish is a pet too. Dolphin? That's definitely a wild animal. What about bird? That would go in the pet category. You can have a bird. What about a hamster? A hamster can be a pet too. Nice work. Let's remind ourselves of our comprehension skill this week. Our first one is main idea. The main idea is what a text is mostly about. To find out what the main idea is, we look at the title and pictures. Sometimes the main idea is in the first and last sentence. We look for clue words repeated over and over. Another comprehension skill we're working on is genre, specifically informational text. We know that our book, What is a Pal?, is an informational text. It has details that are facts, and the facts are true information. Our target skill this week is to summarize. I tell in my own words the most important things I have read. While we're reading, we think, what has happened? What is happening? We say things like, the text was mostly about. The author is trying to tell us that. I learned, the main idea and details are. When we summarize, we use our own words to tell what the story is all about. Now, we're going to get back to our anchor text. But before we read it again, I want to remind you of a few things. We are reading What is a Pal? And the genre of this book is informational text. I want you to listen as I read this text fluently. If you can, join along with me. A pal can help you. Sam and Nat can help Dan. A pal can play with you. Tad, Cam, and Nan can play. A pal can be a pet. A pal can be Dad. A pal can be with you. A pal is fun to be with. Are you a pal? Now that we've read this book a few times, I want to ask you a question. What is important about being a friend? Think about all of the photographs that we've seen, all the words that we've read in this book. What is important about being a friend? Well, we know that friends help you. We also know that they can play with you. We read that in the words. We know that a friend and a pal can be with you and that it's really fun to be together. Looking at these photographs, we know that friends like to do things together. We know that friends like to enjoy each other's company. We learned a lot of important things about being a friend. You guys did such a great job with that last question. I want to ask you a few more. Who could be a pal? Think about it. Who could be a friend? Well, it could be somebody sitting next to you in class. Maybe it's someone who lives with you, an animal or a sibling, or even your parents. It could be a neighbor in your building. It could be somebody who lives down the street. It could be your teacher that you're with right now. Here's another question. What things from What is a Pal have you done with friends? Think back. What were the kids in this book doing? And what have you done with your friends? I know one picture. A dad and his daughter went to a petting zoo. Cameron, my son, is one of my friends. Him and I went to the farm this weekend. Another thing that I've done with a friend is go bike riding. In this book, they go on scooters, but me and my friends, we like to go bike riding. And here's the last question. What words tell about being a good friend? What words from the text tell us about being a good friend? Well, they use the word help. They told us that friends help one another. That is a word that helps you be a good friend. The word play. Friends play together. A pal can be with you. I know being with somebody and just being there for your friend is one of the best things that a friend can do. That's it for today. You guys did an awesome job. I'll see you tomorrow.